On to your developing story this evening, Cabinet spokesperson Minister Dr. Rajda Senaratne today announced that it is the policy of the President to not provide nominations for drug barons and those involved to contest the next general elections. Meanwhile, the National Dangerous Drugs Control Board says that it has decided to undertake joint operations to raid narcotics.
At
the discussion held today, it was agreed to carry out joint raids with the senior police officers, the excise department and the customs. If you enter a village, there is a possibility of purchasing drugs. Therefore, as the chairman of the National Dangerous Drugs Control Board, I can say that I am not satisfied with the control of drugs. The discovery of large hauls of drugs over the recent past bear testament that the drug trade has become a major social issue. Drugs which are mainly used in the country by foreign nationals and those who arrive from abroad later spread across the capital and urban areas where tourists gather in large numbers. Persons involved in the drug trade have been arrested in all 43 police divisions in Sri Lanka thus far. In addition, another astonishing fact that surfaced in the recent past was that it noted in reports that Sri Lanka was a hub in the drug trade. Recently, it was also said that politicians too were involved in this trade.
I always say that whenever I stand to speak in Parliament, right in front of me is a cattle thief. To my left is a chain thief, to my right is a rapist, and to my northeast too are chain snatchers. Today the people have given us a parliament filled with persons who bring in drugs and moonshine dealers. Recently, President Maithripala Sirisena said that those involved with the drug trade will face capital punishment. He sought the support to pass a law. If that happens, over 100 of the 225 MPs will be behind bars. We will have to appoint 3 executioners. In Parliament, there are those connected to all of this.
As a solution to this situation, leaders of many political parties signed the March 12th declaration launched by PAFREL. In the declaration, 8 factors needed to be looked into when providing nominations for public representatives. One of the essential common criteria mentioned in the March 12th declaration was that the public representative to whom nomination would be given should not be a person who is engaging or had engaged in the past in the trades such as alcohol, drugs, gambling, casinos and prostitution that are detrimental to the well-being of the country. The March 12th movement is preparing to obtain 1 million signatures in order to urge that this declaration be enforced.
This will not only be aimed at this election. We are aware that we cannot remove all those who we hope to be removed. However, until we achieve this change, we hope to operate this movement. When the declaration was signed, there were 2 senior politicians on either side of me. One said that it is easy to sign it, but difficult to make it to the list. That is the situation today. It is said that drug barons and vagabonds will not be given nominations. That is the policy of President Maithripala Sirisena. I do not know if they were given with the affiliated parties.
ප්‍රතිපත්ති ඒකේ ඉන්න අනුශාංගික පක්ෂවල කට්ටිය කවුරුහරි දුන්නා නම් ඒක මම දන්නේ. ඒක වැඩ පටන් අරගෙන දැන් තියෙනවා. එතකොට තවත් එකක් තමයි ලිස්ට් එකක් පිළිග දාන්න විචාරණ. ඒ ටික දැන් ලෑස්ති කරගෙන යනවා. නෑ මේක හොඳට බලන්න එපා නිකන් ආවට ගියාට පුළුවන්. එක්කෙනෙක් දෙන්නක් ඉන්නේ බර ගන්න.
As the youth of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, we are against the spread of drugs and intoxicants across the country. Therefore, it needs to be eradicated from the country. For this, we present policies and proposals to the President. We have made the request and we have seen some results.